Saltines Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklar Country, the virus edition, aka the Pandy Pods, aka two saltines and a Sklarintine. Yeah, two saltines and a Sklarintine. That was our buddy who's a 45-year-old veteran who listens to this show. I see you out there, bro. Thank you so much.
Jordan Fields?
Maybe.
Really awesome
I had
dude.
a couple more that I
note.
was going to read that I think there were.
Give them to us. I love them, guys. These make us happy. 2 Jews, no brews. 2 bros, no garden hose.
Yeah.
2 brothers, no Dr. Joyce brothers.
I agree.
2 fellows, no
Hold on,
Mellow
there was
Yellows.
a bunch that I saw that I just can't find anymore. That's just what happens to me.
2 dorks, no forks. Jorts Center.
George Center is so good.
That's pretty good. Dork Center, I also like. Dorktastic.
I have no idea.
Either way, we appreciate whatever you guys send us.
That is how unprepared we come. We should come more prepared. It's not like we're doing this live. Just do it.
And yet at the same time, we feel overwhelmed as if we're doing a national live broadcast.
That's how crazy it is, guys. But we're doing it for you because we love you and we love giving you that 30-minute, 25-minute break in a day. Sometimes it's 20, a little break in a day where you can breathe. For those who are joining us from the Daily Zeitgeist, who listened to us on that the other day, that's a great podcast, by the way.
Holy crap. I love those dudes.
Great show. Miles, Jack, they do a fantastic job on that show. If you're looking for another one to listen to, I highly recommend that
They
one.
knocked my Skrillex take.
No, your Skrillex take deserved to be knocked.
Spot on, bro. Spot on. Overrated Skrillex. I took him down a peg.
Well, speaking of taking people down a peg, let's jump into this
Let's
first
get
story,
right
all
into
right?
it. Yeah.
A man in Colorado. So you know it's not going to be good. Colorado is the state. By the way, love Denver. Like you go to Denver, you're like, this is a great city.
This might be the best city I've ever been to.
You go start to venture out even further. You're like, You go to Boulder and you're like, that's too far.
Right.
But
Go to Colorado Springs, you're like, I need Boulder again.
that's right. I need to boulder myself clean, essentially, from there. But you start to get Denver, don't forget, or I think Denver or Colorado was the place where they had the bakery that wouldn't make the cake for the gay wedding.
Yeah. Also, Adolf Coors. Like,
Right.
If your name is Adolf.
If your name is Adolf
and you come on after,
the 30s,
then you become Dolph.
that's right.
You got to get rid of the A. Like, if you don't get rid of the A, you're making a statement.
That's right. Keeping the A is a statement.
Keeping the A is a statement.
All right, a man in Colorado reportedly protesting Governor Jared Polis's stay-at-home order with a sign spray painted on his truck. Again, it's a truck. Come on, do better than that. This is what the sign that was spray painted on his truck. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to be saying a slur, so trigger effect for anybody right here. It says, "Open our gyms, faggot." Remember in the 1980s when Dire Straits had that song where they were making fun of the guy in the song?
They were making fun of a working class sort of non-open-minded attitude towards singers on MTV.
Right.
Towards Dire Straits, essentially.
Right.
So they were mouthing what they thought guys who were moving furniture who happened to catch Dire Straits' video on the TV would be saying to each other, "Look at this
Little faggot with the earring and the makeup. That's it. Little faggot, that's his only hair.
Right. So it's even
It
hard
feels
to
bad
say
to
it.
say it even when you're referring to someone else who was saying it. These aren't our words.
And by the way, those lyrics in that song
We're played on regular terrestrial radio.
were not edited out.
Nope.
So that tells you where our country was at that moment.
The devil went down to Georgia, had to change it on most radio to "I told you once, you son of a bitch," to "I told you once, you son of a gun."
Yeah.
But they left faggot in.
Jeez.
Polis made history in 2018 when he became America's first openly gay elected governor.
So this isn't just a guy who's calling someone a slur because that's what he.
No, he knew.
He's not
he knows
trying
who
to
this-
emasculate someone. He's actually attacking someone who happens to be gay.
Right. By the way, no comma.
Yeah.
Either.
Well, I
Which
wouldn't expect this guy to be
you
a
knew he was
master
going to be
of
lax
punctuation.
on punctuation, Jay.
yeah.
If the gay slur didn't get you,
Lack
lack of punctuation tells you who.
There's your red flag.
He's a dumbass. Yeah. Polis closed the gyms in the state in March 19th, alongside bars, restaurants, and theaters to try and limit the spread of COVID-19. He's doing his part to try and protect his citizens, of which he is the governor.
Right.
He eventually issued the statewide home order on March 25th. Okay. There you go.
Little late, but fine.
Little
You
late,
did
but
it.
fine, which was later downgraded to a safer at home order last month.
Yeah,
safer at home.
What an asshole for doing that.
Yeah, he was trying to protect
How
his people.
dare you try to protect people from themselves?
I'm sorry if you need to inject steroids into your balls or you miss hitting on women who don't want you to hit on them.
Right. So you don't get to go to the gym.
Or you wish you could spot people who see you coming and say to themselves, kill me now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
dude.
You start walking over to the weight to the
That's the guy who drops the weights really loudly at the gym. This is the guy who yells so that everyone will turn and look at how much weight he's lifting.
You're gonna
We
have
know
to
who
do.
you are.
You're gonna have to do push-ups and sit-ups and burpees. You dumb piece of
That's
shit.
also working out. You
Yeah.
can do that at home.
Images of the truck were shared by the website Colorado Springs Anti-Fascists, which I'm glad that exists.
Thank God. In Colorado Springs, it's like you're swimming up Colorado Springs.
Which said that
Upstream at
that's
that
right.
point.
Which said that the truck belongs to 61-year-old Loveland, Colorado resident. Not a lot of love in Loveland.
Yeah.
Michael Drewer, LGBTQ Nation reports 61, and you need to go to the gym at all costs.
I'm guessing this guy hasn't seen the inside of a gym maybe in like 10 years.
No, I bet he goes to the gym. But
yeah.
to me, I read 61 and have to go to the gym. Need it open now that you got to use a gay slur towards the governor. This is a guy that has no friends.
No friends.
You have no friends. You think the guy at the front checkout desk
Likes
who
you.
says hi to you and hope you have a nice workout, that he's your friend.
He's not
you
your friend.
refer to him as your friend. It's like Michael Jordan thinking that his assistant, his assistant is his best friend.
Right.
His assistant who he pays.
Right.
He pays the guy.
And
He's
the
your best
security
friend.
guards. Those are
your best friends. Tells you something, all right? Just because he says hi to you and asks you about your workouts, he's not your friend. Michael Drewer's car was seen on Garfield and Orchards in Loveland with the homophobic slur directed at Colorado Governor Jared Polis on Sunday, 5/17. All right, the same day as reopened Colorado protest at the state capitol. So I'm sure he drove that one to the state capitol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's his contribution.
That was his contribution to the parade of idiots.
All right. We expect to see, in my opinion, I expect to see that message on a truck. Now, if you put that message on a Chevy Bolt, I'm confused.
On a Nissan Leaf?
I'm confused now. You see what I'm saying? Like, now this is a more interesting story.
Truck is super on brand and a
Seen
little
it.
predictable and a little hacky.
I'm baffled if it's sitting on a Tesla, but a truck shows you what a weak ass loser you are that you didn't put it on sooner. Like, you had to wait until now to put that on.
Right.
There's also a picture of this guy in like a Dixie flag shirt, okay,
There you
T-shirt.
go. Confederacy.
The one that screams out how
How sad you are that slavery's over?
he's mad that slavery
Yeah,
is no
yeah.
longer a thing.
Yeah.
The website also stated that he is no stranger to bigotry and apparently doesn't see any irony in supporting both sides of a war against the United States on the basis of slavery. He's a dipshit.
Okay. This is a dummy.
That's right. He's ashamed to any smart person who goes to the gym. Our friend Kiana, who goes to the gym up in Portland, we're proud of you. You're
Yes.
doing great.
She works
She's
for
working out on her-
Adidas.
Works for Adidas. She's awesome. You should be ashamed of this guy that this guy also says I go to the gym all the time.
Yeah.
She should be ashamed because she's a smart, woke, and cool person.
Yeah. So if
you should be mad.
Yes. This is not a representation of gym culture, is what everyone who's in gym culture.
Right. We're not indicting all gym culture. I'm saying
No.
this guy is that guy at the gym that people are so upset about. Drewer's Facebook profile also showed that he had a number of Trump-supported Facebook pages. Well, that's a surprise.
Wait a second.
Hold on a minute. Stop
What?
the presses.
Come on.
I thought he'd be a huge Rachel Maddow fan,
Yeah.
at least a fan of her fan page, an avid follower of the reports by Phil Rucker.
Jeez.
Look, it says, we don't support the state, but we do support science and medicine. Colorado Springs anti-fascists wrote, stay inside if you can, wear a mask, be gay, and do crimes. Now, I don't know if the last thing is what it is, but maybe.
Right. But that's a good.
Stay inside, wear a mask.
and be gay.
I can be gay and make it fun.
And make it fun.
We're all on board with that. Colorado has almost 23,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19, registered almost 1,300 deaths, despite Governor Polis revising the stay-at-home order to be a safer at home order. So he is trying to bend.
He's walking it back a little bit to try and help
to
people
open
in the
the
state.
economy on some level, but gyms just aren't going to do it, man. You're not going to go back to the gyms. Are the last things to open.
You can do your push-ups. You can do
Yes.
your sit-ups.
Do
you
it
can
outside,
Do your
dude.
burpees. You can run around in your driveway. You can do all those things at home. This is a bridge time. This isn't forever.
I think this goes back to the fact that this loser has no friends.
Yep.
He's got no friends, and it's sad. You're a sad human being because you know a friend. And the gym is the only captive place where people are like, all right, I got to get my workout in. This is my time. I got to get in. I'm going to put up with this guy for 45 minutes coming over and talking to me and telling me like which Creed song he loves.
Or going off on some, on Obama. You're like, don't start an Obama rant while I'm trying to get this weight up off my chest.
That's right.
I didn't know you were that guy until I called you over here, and now I don't know what to do because I got 245 pounds bearing down on my chest.
People just want to get their work in, so they'll tolerate you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's
like at
it.
the gym, you're captive. They got to get it done, and they'll tolerate the fact that as much as they hate you, they'd rather get their workout done and tolerate you than walk away because you're not going to walk away. You're
But
going to hang
that's
out
not
the gym.
friendship.
No.
That is not friendship.
Giving him the illusion that he can hold an audience.
Yeah, he thinks
Giving
he has
him
friends.
that's right.
Thinks he has friends.
Last month, a Republican lawmaker in the state refused to apologize after comparing Polis's stay-at-home order to Nazi Germany.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
You mean where families were ripped apart, businesses burned to the ground, people were sent to death camps. There was no pandemic, just senseless killing. That's exactly what it is today.
Good analogy.
Yeah, this is a guy who was elected.
Right.
Colorado House Majority Leader Patrick Neville, Republican Castle, speaking from a conservative radio program, accused Polis of having.
But what's funny about that thing is that in that analogy, he's essentially saying that he is a Jew.
Right.
But the Nazis are imposing death wishes on us, a poor Jew. So like you
now-
make yourself the victim.
That's right.
You're making someone
Associate
who
with the victim.
probably has never met a Jew.
Right.
Probably is anti-Semitic in your
I'm
very
sure
core.
you are. I guarantee you are.
You are making in the analogy, you are the Jew. Someone needs to explain that to them, and I don't think they'll make that analogy anymore.
having a Gestapo-like mentality with regards to the order. Again, Gestapo, dangerous, out to kill people. This order is out to protect people and their health.
Right.
So I don't see how the two are linked together. I'm just trying to put it together and see how they're coming at it from any perspective. There's a public health issue on the scale of something we've never seen before.
Right.
Polis slammed the statement during a press conference. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Good. Saying he was offended and noting,
Jewish, right?
Not only is he Jewish, but he lost members during the Holocaust. The Denver Post reported. So did we.
Yeah. So have us.
Our
So
mom's
have
family.
we.
Yeah. So you don't get to use that comparison as you were saying.
But to me, if someone explained to him the very basis of the comparison and said, hey, in this analogy that you're making, you are the Jew.
So here's what
I think they would
Polis'
never
quote.
use it again.
As a Jewish American who lost family in the Holocaust, I'm offended by any comparison to Nazism, Polis said. We act to save lives, the exact opposite of the slaughter of 6 million Jews and many gypsies and Catholics and gays and lesbians and Russians and so many others. Preach.
Yes.
Preach,
brother.
Polis,
Yes,
preach. Maybe you can educate this
I don't
dumbass.
think you can. I think this person is beyond education.
You know it's bad when I can't determine who's the guy who put the F-bomb on the back of his truck versus the elected official.
Right.
I'm forgetting who said what now.
Yeah, they both are the same.
Who's
They're
worse?
meshing into the same person.
Speaking the Post after Polis made his comments, Neville refused to apologize, instead saying, I should have said authoritarian, not Gestapo. And I think authoritarian is still accurate.
Nope.
That doesn't work
also
either.
not accurate.
And you owe the guy an apology. He is your boss. You is his bitch.
He can't handle the fact that
you
a
are
gay
his bitch.
man
That's
is
right.
over him.
Over
That's
the top
it.
of you.
That's what
You're-
this is.
You're not even a power bottom.
You're a weak bottom.
You're a weak ass bottom, and that's get used to it. Maybe you should work out your aggression at a gym.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't work out your aggression in the gym.
Oh, there it is.
That's too bad. All right, there's a story. That's first story down. Let's take a break.
Yes.
When we come back, by the way, the music, if you like this, it is our friends, the band Detroit from Minneapolis. They are fantastic. They no longer exist, but they brought us great joy in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Yes.
Love these guys, love this music, and we'll see you on the other side of the break. Hey guys, Rand and Jay here. We know that being at home at a time like this, in a crisis like this, is stressful on every level.
Look, whether you're home alone
Yeah.
and you're quarantining by yourself, or you're with your family on top of you in a way that they normally aren't, your stress levels are higher than they normally are. Anxiety.
I'm seeing it in my family.
I see it in myself. I'm eating a ton. I feel like I've gained 12 pounds.
So here's
I know
the
a lot
deal.
of people who feel like that. We're all bottling this stuff up. My wife is a therapist. Her practice has grown because people are needing to reach out and connect, and that is relevant to our sponsor. They are doing it too and making a way for you to reach out and connect with therapy in a way that will help your life and keep you safe while you're doing it.
I love that there's a mental health awareness month. It should be mental health awareness year.
Decade.
Right? Talkspace. I love these guys. Online therapy, more committed than ever right now to expanding access to support for anyone who is struggling, Jay. I mean, with Talkspace, you get the support of a licensed therapist from the safety of your own home. So it's safe. You can reach out from your device whenever something is on your mind. You can send your therapist text, audio, pictures, video messages from your phone or computer 24/7 as much as you need to. Everything happens within Talkspace's secure platform, all on your schedule. Talkspace matches you with a licensed therapist based on your needs and preferences.
That's right.
They have thousands of licensed therapists trained in over 40 specialties, including the most important, in my opinion, right now, anxiety, depression, relationship issues. These are the things that keep people up at night.
And these are the things we're all dealing with on a daily basis.
Once you get matched, you can get started right away the very same day. This crisis has reminded us all that we are vulnerable and it's okay to reach out for support. Mental Health Awareness Month. It should be the year.
And look, we've always been pro therapy, and we do believe that therapy is a way for you to help at least make peace with some of your problems, connect with them, and try to understand them so that you can
Here's
live
the
more
bottom
peacefully.
line. You don't need to struggle on your own. Your Talkspace therapist can be your dedicated support system, there to help you feel healthier, more empowered, even in these uncertain circumstances. As a listener of this podcast, you get $100 off your first month of Talkspace. That's a great deal. To match you with your perfect therapist, go to Talkspace.com or download the app. Make sure to use the code Sklar and get $100 off your first month to show your support for the show. That's Sklar and Talkspace.com. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Want to mention, as we have been doing every day, we've been selling tickets to it. The Nowhere Comedy Club next Thursday, June 4th. We're doing a show, stand-up show. It's like a giant Zoom call. Okay, they're capping it at 390 tickets. I think we sold about 100 so far.
Yeah, we're at
Maybe
about
more.
100, maybe more, and they're going.
They're going. So what the deal is, we can hear you laughing. You get on the Zoom call. It's like 400. If we can get them, 200 to 400 people we'll have on the Zoom call. We do the stand-up. Dan Van Kirk's going to do a set of about 20 minutes. His latest stuff is so good. And we're going to do a headlining set of comedy. I'm so excited. And we get to hear your laughter. We get to pause for it. It feels like we're doing a real set of comedy.
We did a guest set in Wayne Fetterman's show, and it was the most fun we've had doing comedy since the pandemic.
So you go to eventbrite.com and look up Night of 1,000 Sklars. You can get your tickets there. Like I said, get them now. For all of you out there who said, I wish I could see you guys do it, why don't you come to X City? I live here. Why aren't you guys coming to...
Why aren't you guys coming to
We're
Tennessee?
coming to
Or
you
when's
right
the next
now.
time you're coming to Florida? When's the next time? We're coming everywhere.
We're coming. Anybody can get these tickets, no matter where you are. Eventbrite.com, Night of 1,000 Sklars. Pick up your tickets now. Hopefully, we'll see you on June 4th. Also, our YouTube page. You go to youtube.com, look up Scarborough Country, subscribe to that page, and just cruise around. There's lots of great stuff on there. I think it'll give you what you need to get by. All right, shall we get into this next story?
Let's do it.
Here's the good news about Kim Jong Un. Did you think that I would start like that?
I did. I never thought a statement could start like that on our podcast.
He's not dead. I mean, I guess it's good news for him. It's not good news for anyone else living in North Korea.
There was a second one. He was almost dead, or we thought he was dead, where everyone kind of breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah. But according to North Korean media, he's not dead. North Korean state media said Kim Jong Un did not use his family's mastery of magic to teleport or time travel out of the public eye. This is great. This to me is fantastic. So, I love that they had to come out and make this statement.
Right.
I'm going to read the statement one more time. North Korean state media said that Kim Jong Un did not use his family's mastery of magic. You
Humble
lost
brag.
me there.
There's a humble brag right there.
To teleport or time travel out of the public eye.
Well, here's the thing. If you time travel, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're out of the public eye.
Right.
If you,
You could time travel to another
the
time
where you are directly in the public eye. You could time travel to 10 years ago and you'd still be in the public eye.
Do they have a teleport booth?
I don't know.
Does it look like a sauna? Is it the bat? You open up the back of the sauna and boom, you've teleported. I love that they had to come out and make this statement. I just love it. Like there were tons of North Koreans thinking that he had teleported to another time. Where is he? The only logical explanation is that he teleported.
It can't be that he's sick or near death.
That's right.
It's got to be that he went in a time machine to another time.
How do we know this isn't a Kim Jong Un impersonator? You take the time to really get someone who can study him. They could just get a man or a woman up to speed. I think he looks like a gal.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Those are
He
very
looks like
look, all of what he wears is very gender neutral. Half of what our mom's friends wear are stuff
if
like
you went
long
into-
flowing caftans.
if you went into Kim Jong Un's closet
And you said
and you also went into Katie Lang's closet, you would probably find, I'm going to say, like 7 crossover outfits.
if you told me that there was a new like
Kim Jong Un line, KJU line at Chico's.
I'd be like, yep,
Our mom
throw a
just bought
leopard
it.
print scarf on that thing, and
You know what I'm
got
saying?
it.
Like Kim Jong Un wears like clothing that is half what our mom's friends wear and half 1997 draft day suit. Like 27 buttons down here, a cane. So the fact that North Korean state media felt that they needed to quell all the teleporting talk going on in Pyongyang at water coolers.
That
I'm
tells
assuming
me, well, I don't know about that. I think they are assuming this is something that's going on. They got to squash it.
In quotes, in fact, people can't disappear and reappear by folding space, stated a report in the Rodong Shinmun, the newspaper of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. Hang on a second. Is this like Korean Greenlee?
It is North Korean Greenlee.
North Korean Greenlee.
Yes.
Explaining how folding space works to us.
Right.
Do tell, Rodong Shinmun.
Folding space sounds like a place that only sells T-shirts.
Right. Folding space.
And they're all neatly. It's the smallest thing. It's like
It's
store
the
is
tiniest store.
It's like 8 foot by 10 feet.
I got to get a new T-shirt over at the folding space.
I'm going to the folding space. I'm just getting 2 shirts, and then I'll meet you guys back at Aunt Annie's. Pretzels.
Rodong sounds like an aggressive sexual position.
Right. Or it sounds like
he rodonged her.
Like it sounds like the comedy channel in North Korea. Rodong comedy.
Chucky Bop, literally Chucky Bop. Literally, a quote, method of shrinking the earth is described as the ability to quickly move towards the blind spot of an enemy at a speed so fast that the attacker seems to temporarily disappear. Wait, is that a thing?
That the attacker seems to disappear?
Is that a thing?
Do you want your attacker to disappear, or do you want yourself to disappear? This doesn't make sense.
Do people
to me.
in North Korea really believe that this can happen? The North Koreans believe
They can't
this,
believe this. I know
that their
they've been
leader
depressed.
can shrink the earth and make his attackers disappear.
I don't know.
If they believe that he's a good guy, then I guess I feel like
True.
anything is possible.
Do
at
they
this point.
really believe that he's a good guy at their core?
If they
Do
believe
North
that he
Koreans
can lead them at all and make decisions at all, then
face folding, earth shrinking.
space folding, earth shrinkage, time portals, it's all possible.
I got to go to Space Folders. Let me just go. And then they sell like
What about they sell their folders that create space in your filing cabinet?
the California closets.
The
but for
mythical version of a concept in East Asian martial arts, okay, has been attributed to several figures in Chinese and Japanese mythology, and more recently depicted in Japanese animation or through the use of special effects in Chinese kung fu movies. So now, North Koreans, they're attributing or not attributing or saying that it was once attributed to kung fu to Kim Jong Un.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Chow Yun-Fat walked on top of a tree.
Yeah.
Ran up and flew up and was walking on top of trees.
Okay,
We're just going to attribute that to our leader.
So I'm saying this right now, and I really do mean this. How we are like 1 or 2 steps away from Trump supporters believing that about Trump.
Yes.
That he can walk up a tree.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't get sick. He doesn't need to wear a mask. He doesn't get sick. He can walk up that. He walked up on top of the.
He walked on top of that tree.
He had 17 holes in one.
If Fox News or if some news
Like I would call Trump Chow old fat.
Yeah. If some news organization were able to doctor a video and show him running up a tree.
Deep fake him up a tree.
Deep fake him up a tree, I guarantee you.
That should scare
millions
everyone.
of people would believe it.
North Korea is the canary in the coal mine. That's showing us where that media is going to go about this guy. According to myth,
Crazy egotistical leader. Fat. Not that different.
According to myth, Kim Jong Un's grandfather, Kim Il Sung, was able to use the chuckabop technique to chuckabop. To me, does sound like North Korean pop music.
Yeah.
Right? A boy band?
Well, no, it sounds like that song about
North Korean
the guy who
Chubbawamba is
talks-
chuckabop.
No, Chuckabop is like the guy who sings that song about the girl he knew who came to L.A. who was really sad.
No, that's
Rockabye. It's Chuckabop.
Chuckabop technique to win a battle against.
Everything.
Okay, fine. To win a battle
Gonna be all
against
right.
Imperial Japanese
Chuckabop.
soldiers during a time when Korea was a colony.
Chuckabop.
This was not the 1920s or the 1200s, or this is 1945 where they're talking about, where footage and movies and moving pictures of events taking place. You mean to tell me that there were no films or home movies of this phenomenon happening now?
So I think this is the kind of the thing where we start to realize.
If it didn't happen,
But listen to me. This is what we're realizing, okay? Never before, and this has only happened recently, I think in the last 10 or 20 years, has technology connected us so much in the world. And now that we're all dealing with this problem that is affecting all of us in the same way, that is the same threat to everyone, it's like, yeah, okay, so there's an earthquake in Japan. If you're a truly empathetic person or you're a sympathetic person, you find it in your heart to feel bad for those people. But if it's not affecting your daily life, like in an immediate way, so many people can forget about it. Well, now we have what is the equivalent of a worldwide natural disaster that we're all living through, that's linking us all together, that's connecting us.
And we have to deal with the craziness of everywhere else.
Right. So it's almost like the whole, like you got those reaches of your family that are way out there.
Yeah.
A cousin, a second cousin once removed and his crazy
Who
wife.
believes the government is controlling us through Starbucks.
Fine. That guy, you never have to see that guy. But once in a great while, you have a family gathering and you get stuck talking to this guy for like 5 minutes. You're like, holy shit, you believe that?
Now
this is
it's
what
like
you're living with?
you have to be on a daily Zoom call with that
your whole
guy
family.
and that guy.
And we're learning about like, oh my God, now we're learning about this is the crap that North Koreans are forced to believe from this guy from the second they're born.
He was purportedly leading the Korean Guerrillas in Exile, which was my favorite Diane Fossey movie, Korean Guerrillas in Exile.
That was my favorite Rolling Stones album.
Korean Guerrillas in Exile on Main Street.
Yes.
Last week's report marked the first time that the state media flatly denied that a Kim family myth was true. So they're denying it. So state media is breaking with.
Right.
Okay, I got that wrong. They're breaking with Kim Jong Un and the family. South Korea's unification ministry said, okay, so now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So maybe they are starting to feel bad that like, they have to propagate these myths.
Because what's happening is now the world is connected in a way that it never
calling
was
them
before.
out on it.
They're getting called out on this and like, we kind of said that, but you know.
So here's what I think South Korea said. We need to pay attention to the current leader's denial of the mythification of his predecessors, including the criticism of them in October at Mount Kungang, a ministry official told. So Kim Jong Un, is he denying the crazy myth about his grandfather? I don't know.
I don't think he would deny it.
Why would he
doesn't
deny
seem like the kind of guy who would
deny the fact that there's magic in his bloodlines? I don't get it. In any event, it's weird to me.
Mastery of magic is what they called it.
It's weird to me that he's denying any. It sounds like something he'd be admitting that he has.
Right.
That
like,
he
I didn't want to bring this up.
I
but
folded
I can
time.
Fold time. I can fold it.
I didn't want to bring this up. The good news is that either way, it's promoting or denying it. Either way, it just shows us that he's batshit crazy.
Well, yes, and that is when batshit crazy, and this is the worry, this is what we have to be concerned about in our own drinking water. When you start filtering batshit crazy into the regular system, then it becomes normalized.
That's right.
Then you're
That's
like,
right.
well, this is what we believe now. Yes, you can, drink Clorox bleach and blast, light inside your body. Like, no, you can't.
The next thing is folding time. So just understand that we're a hop, skip, and a jump from folding time and old ancient myths.
Yeah, that's where we are. That's where we might be. I'm happy. It is the canary in the coal mine. I'm happy they're getting exposed because I think it's good for them and it's good for the world.
It's like the guy who filmed the woman who was like, I'm going to tell the police in Central Park that an African-American man is threatening me. He's like, all right, I'm filming you.
Yeah, here it is.
Put your dog on a leash.
Yep. The cell phone camera is on you, North Korea. We're watching everything you're doing, and someone is finally scrutinizing you. Somebody.
So there you go. So it's like North Korean Mythbusters.
Yep.
We're ready to go. Here we go. North Korean Mythbusters. Here we come. All right, guys. That's our show for today. Have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. as we start to head towards another weekend. We're getting through this week. We're doing it together. We're giving you a chance to breathe. Go punch a water faucet. Go wash your hands. Stay socially distanced. That's important. Wear a mask.
Stay connected.
Stay protected, and don't get infected. We love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We're out.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da-da-da.